Howdy, folks. A little after 3 p.m., December 13th. What do you guys think about the Senate, the Congress, and the President passing that section of the military bill last week where they can, military personnel can have sex with animals? It's legal for military personnel to have sex with animals. And anal sex with other buttholes. Does this mean that aircraft carrier is going to have a zoo section on the ship? Or the submarine is going to have live animals? Does this mean that the women are going to have a section for women to have sex with animals, and the guys are going to have a section for sex with animals? Or is it going to be they can all do it in the same room? Folks, I don't think this is right at all. It's against the law to have anal sex. It's against the law to have beast sex, zoo sex, for me. Not only against the law, it's against every moral principle. But the United States military, most powerful military in the world, can now have sex with other soldiers in the trench, or they can, on the base, they're going to have a zoo where they can go have sex with animals. You know, prostitutes are one thing, but are there not enough prostitutes for the men and women in our Navy, Army, Air Force, men and women? What is going on? Where is the moral values, folks? Did you see that video on YouTube of GI in Afghanistan, American GI, and all sorts of soldiers around him beating a sheep, a lamb, to death with an aluminum bat, batting that sheep in the head? This is the American government. I saw that video. It makes me sick to my stomach. This is what the United States Army, the United States Air Force, Marines, this is what we represent. It's not what I represent. Folks, these people in Washington are sick in the head. And not only are they terrorists, but they're perverts. They passed a law. Where's the church on this thing? Is the church going to stand by and let this stuff happen? Where is the moral value of this country? So anyway, that's all I want to talk about right now. And think about it, folks. This is the law of the land. I thought Collateral Murder, where that Private Manning released that tape of that helicopter gunship in Baghdad, gunning down a couple dozen unarmed civilians, killing them, murdering. And his command post is looking at the same video that you and I are looking at. And his command officer gave him authorization to kill him. And the command officer knew they were unarmed civilians. And Private Benjamin Manning is in jail. I thought that was bad. That made me sick to my stomach. This other one about this lamb. Oh, God help us all from the United States of America. I am not proud to be a part of this garbage, folks. I am not part. I'm only part of this garbage because I live here. And because I do not approve of these policies, uh, the military can do whatever they want with me. This is the law of the land. Anybody that disagrees with this policy is a enemy, is a terrorist of the American policy. Whereas the American policy is a terrorist of the world. The President of the United States and Blair, Tony Blair, are convicted war criminals. And nobody gives a shit. The United Nations are quiet about this. And what about the Nobel Peace Prize? Why don't they revoke the Nobel Peace Prize given to Obama if for no other reason all the genocide that he personally was involved with in Libya? Folks, it's everywhere. France, it's the Swedish Peace Prize crap. United States. This is madness. So anyway, folks, that's all I want to say. This has been itching on me, and I'm gonna make other videos about this thing. But be kind to your neighbors. Be honest. Be good. Be compassionate. Be tolerant. Alright, the dogs are barking up. The cat is probably walking out in the middle of the street. Some kind of stray cat. So be kind to your neighbors, folks. Be a good person. Give a helping hand when you can give a helping hand. You don't have to be asked to help somebody. Be a good person. You know the difference. And, you know, a lot of this is we're intoxicated with this corrupt society. We're in denial. We live it, and we turn our eye to what's going on. Folks, you can only turn your eye on so much, and then you're just as guilty as the ones pulling the trigger, or screwing the cattle, or beating that sheep over the head with a baseball bat. We have to put an end to this thing. These madmen are ruining this country and this world. And these are in charge, these people are in charge of our nuclear arsenal, our nuclear power submarines, aircraft carriers, our satellites. So what's this mean? The secret black ops underneath Area 51 are now going to have a zoo so they can practice a zoo sex with beasts, animals? Okay, folks. Later. Have a nice day. Be good to your neighbors.